The unpredictable world of digital media and internet culture often thrives on the unexpected, turning seemingly mundane moments of celebrity interaction into full-blown global sensations overnight. In an era where every single image shared online is dissected, analyzed, and scrutinized by millions of watchful eyes, the line between a casual social media post and an internet-breaking phenomenon has become incredibly thin. Often, it is not the meticulously planned marketing campaigns or the heavily budgeted promotional tours that capture the collective imagination of the public, but rather the spontaneous, candid, and entirely accidental glimpses into the lives of Hollywood icons. Moments possess a unique power to bridge generations, reminding audiences of the rich histories and enduring legacies of performers who have spent decades shaping the entertainment landscape. When a group of legendary actors gathers to support one another in their artistic endeavors, the expectation is usually a celebration of talent, craft, and mutual respect. Yet the digital realm has a peculiar way of shifting the focus toward the most surprising details imaginable. Before we delve deeper into how a simple night out at a theatrical performance transformed into one of the most talked about and humorous social media storms of the year, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss an exclusive deep dive into the stories behind your favorite entertainment icons. The backdrop for this extraordinary unfolding of events was none other than the historic and vibrant world of Broadway. A place where artistic excellence is celebrated nightly and where the stars of stage and screen frequently converge to honor the work of their peers. Broadway has long served as a sanctuary for performers, a demanding yet rewarding arena where the raw energy of live acting creates an unbreakable bond between the stage and the audience. On this particular evening, the atmosphere was charged with a special kind of electricity, as theatergoers and industry insiders alike gathered to witness a highly anticipated production that promised to be a tour de force of dramatic storytelling. The play in question, a critically acclaimed revival of a classic American masterpiece, drew an exceptionally distinguished crowd, reflecting the deep respect that the entertainment community holds for the production and its stellar cast. Among the audience were some of the most recognizable faces in the industry, individuals whose collective bodies of work span decades and include some of the most prestigious accolades in show business. The gathering was a testament to the enduring camaraderie that exists among veteran artists who consistently make it a priority to show up for one another. Celebrating new milestones and honoring the rich traditions of their shared craft, as the curtains fell and the thunderous applause echoed through the historic theater, the celebration moved from the auditorium to the private backstage areas, where the atmosphere transitioned from reverence to joyful reunion. It is within these intimate spaces that the true warmth of the entertainment community becomes visible, away from the blinding flashbulbs of the red carpet and the formal constraints of public appearances. Old friends who had not seen each other in years embraced, sharing stories of past collaborations and expressing their mutual admiration for the performances they had just witnessed. The energy was palpable, characterized by laughter, shared memories, and the unmistakable bond of individuals who have dedicated their lives to the art of storytelling. It was a moment of pure, unadulterated celebration, capturing the essence of what it means to be part of a creative community that spans generations. To document this beautiful gathering of talent and friendship, several photographs were taken, capturing the radiant smiles and genuine affection shared among these legendary figures. These images were intended to be a simple, heartwarming tribute to a wonderful night of theater. A visual memento to be shared with fans who look up to these icons and draw inspiration from their enduring careers and supportive friendships. Among the prominent figures capturing these moments was a highly celebrated and immensely talented actress, known for her powerful performances and commanding screen presence. Recognizing the historic nature of the gathering and the sheer concentration of legendary talent in the room, she decided to share a selection of these backstage photographs with her millions of followers on social media. Expecting nothing more than the usual outpouring of love, admiration, and respectful commentary from fans worldwide. The post was designed as a multi-image carousel, offering a rare and intimate glimpse behind the scenes of a monumental night in the theater world. As soon as the images hit the digital space, they began to circulate rapidly, drawing immediate attention due to the sheer star power featured in the frame. Fans of cinema, television, and theater flocked to the post, eager to leave supportive comments and marvel at the incredible assembly of talent. However, as the initial wave of standard praise began to settle, a peculiar shift in the nature of the commentary started to occur, signaling that something entirely unexpected within one of the photographs had caught the collective eye of the internet community. What started as a routine celebration of artistic achievement quickly mutated into an unprecedented viral sensation. As users began to notice a highly unusual and distracting detail in one of the primary photographs, instead of focusing on the immense talent, the prestigious awards represented in the room, or the emotional significance of the reunion, the online audience became utterly fixated on a specific visual anomaly that seemed to defy expectation and spark endless speculation. Within a matter of hours, the comment section transformed from a space of respectful adulation into a hotbed of humorous observation, witty remarks, and affectionate teasing. The speed with which the observation spread across various social media platforms was a stark reminder of the chaotic and uncontrollable nature of internet virality, where a single, unforeseen element can completely overshadow the intended narrative of a post. The actress who originally shared the photographs found herself at the center of an unintended digital whirlwind, as the image began to be shared, screenshotted, and discussed far beyond her own follower base, setting the stage for a delightful and hilarious masterclass in public relations and comedic timing by a true industry veteran. The digital storm centered entirely around a photograph featuring the iconic 89-year-old comedian and actor Garrett Morris, who stood proudly alongside the beloved 55-year-old actress Taraji P. Henson. In the image, Morris, a pioneering figure in American comedy, leaned gently against his walker, smiling warmly next to Henson following her powerful performance in the Broadway revival of the celebrated play Joe Turner's Come and Gone. While the photograph was meant to capture a touching moment of intergenerational support and artistic camaraderie, social media users quickly bypassed the emotional weight of the image to focus intensely on what appeared to be an incredibly prominent and unmistakable bulge in the legendary comedian's trousers. The visual anomaly was so pronounced that it instantly captured the imagination of the internet, completely distracting commentators from the other absolute titans of the entertainment industry who were also prominently featured in the very same social media carousel. Icons like the legendary Whoopi Goldberg, the incomparable Angela Bassett, and the immensely talented Anthony Mackie were all present in the backstage photos. Yet their collective star power and numerous accolades were utterly eclipsed by the hilarious and unexpected visual distraction presented by the coolly high star. The comment section of the Instagram post immediately erupted into a chaotic symphony of humor, wit, and nostalgic references, as fans from multiple generations rushed to crack jokes and contextualize the viral moment through the lens of Morris's long and illustrious television career. One social media user made a hilarious callback to Morris's unforgettable role as Uncle Jr. on the widely popular 90s sitcom, The Jamie Foxx Show, writing that Unc Jr. definitely had some serious pocket change down there. Another commentator playfully referenced his iconic character, Stan, from the legendary 90s comedy series Martin, quipping that they certainly were not trying to see Stan in that particular light. The internet proved to be relentless, and within hours, the image had transcended Henson's personal page, being screenshotted, reposted, and transformed into memes that spread like wildfire across various digital platforms. The overwhelming wave of distraction and the increasingly rowdy nature of the comments eventually prompted the Empire alumna to quietly delete the photograph from her feed entirely. But by that time, the cultural moment had already solidified, and the image had been permanently etched into the annals of recent viral history, leaving the public wondering how the legendary actor himself would react to such an absurd and sudden influx of global attention, rather than shying away from the sudden internet notoriety or issuing a stiff formal public relations statement. Garrett Morris chose to lean completely into his comedic roots, addressing the viral uproar with a masterclass in humor and effortless charm that further endeared him to millions. Taking to his own Instagram account, the beloved 89-year-old funny man uploaded a video response that immediately captured the hearts of fans worldwide due to its perfect balance of self-deprecation and sharp wit. Morris began his video address by directly acknowledging the digital elephant in the room, stating with a mischievous grin that it seemed he had caused quite a significant stir across the internet because of a recent photo where it genuinely looked as though he was harboring a baby boa constrictor between his legs. The sheer audacity and vivid imagery of his opening line set a beautifully lighthearted tone, showing that the veteran performer was not only aware of the online chatter but was actively amused by it. He continued by playfully teasing his audience, noting that while he usually does not mind upholding or leaning into the various physical stereotypes that have historically been associated with black men throughout popular culture, he wanted to remind everyone, ladies and gentlemen alike, that he is ultimately far more than just a physical body, emphasizing with classic comedic timing that he possesses a brilliant brain as well, with the entire internet hanging on his every word. Morris brilliantly capitalized on the massive wave of attention by pivoting the viral moment into an incredibly clever promotional opportunity for his highly anticipated upcoming book titled Ain't That a Bitch? He explained to his followers that the evocative title of his memoir was precisely the phrase that flashed across his own mind the very moment he first laid eyes on that infamous backstage picture of himself and Taraji P. Henson. The comedian roared with laughter as he reflected on the absurdity of the entire situation, pointing out the ultimate irony of his incredibly long and distinguished career in show business. He remarked that throughout his decades in Hollywood, he has been photographed alongside countless Emmy winners, Oscar winners, and Tony winners, sharing the frame with the absolute pinnacle of artistic royalty, and yet, never in his wildest dreams did he ever think he would find himself in a position where he would be completely upstaged by his own penis. The sheer honesty and comedic brilliance of the video caused a secondary viral wave, with fans and fellow celebrities praising Morris for his unmatched ability to turn an potentially awkward social media blunder into a celebratory showcase of his enduring wit, proving beyond a shadow of a doubt that his comedic instincts remain as sharp and potent as they were when he first stepped onto a comedy stage over half a century ago. As the humorous segment of his video response concluded, Morris seamlessly shifted the tone of his message to address his audience with an unexpected layer of depth, urgency, and historical perspective, using his newly amplified platform to make a serious and deeply moving request of his followers. The legendary actor looked directly into the camera and asked his fans for a profound favor, explicitly encouraging every single person watching to understand the critical importance of their civic duties and to make their voices heard by voting. Morris grounded his passionate plea in his own lived experiences, reminding the younger generations that he was actively present during the height of the monumental American civil rights movement of the mid-20th century. He shared the deeply inspiring detail that he had actually stood in the crowds and witnessed the legendary Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. preach live, watching firsthand as a community fought tirelessly for their basic human and constitutional rights. By connecting the viral internet humor to the profound historical struggles for the right to vote, Morris added an incredible amount of weight and gravity to his message, urging his viewers to honor that monumental legacy by participating in the democratic process, concluding his video with the perfect blend of activism and showmanship by telling everyone to vote and, of course, to buy his book. To truly appreciate the incredible depth of Garrett Morris's character and the profound nature of his recent viral commentary, one must look closely at the extraordinary journey of this trailblazing icon, whose career has broken significant barriers and left an indelible mark on the landscape of American entertainment. Long before he became a beloved internet sensation at 89 years old, Morris was cementing his place in television history as one of the original founding cast members of Saturday Night Live, serving as the groundbreaking sketch comedy show's very first black cast member from its premiere in 1975 until 1980. Entering a highly competitive and predominantly white late-night television environment during the mid-70s required immense courage, resilience, and an undeniable level of raw talent. During his pivotal 5-year tenure on the show, Morris created a series of unforgettable characters and delivered sharp, satirical performances that frequently challenged racial stereotypes and pushed cultural boundaries, paving the way for generations of black comedians and actors who would follow in his footsteps. His presence on Saturday Night Live was not just about making people laugh on the weekends, it was a culturally significant milestone that proved black performers could excel at the highest levels of mainstream sketch comedy, establishing a legacy of excellence that continues to influence the entertainment industry to this very day. Following his historic departure from the Saturday Night Live stage, Morris refused to be pigeonholed or confined to a single style of performance, embarking on a remarkably versatile and enduring career that spanned several decades and saw him appear on an impressive series of hit television shows. His incredible adaptability as an actor allowed him to transition seamlessly between diverse genres, finding immense success in everything from edgy, irreverent sitcoms to intense network dramas and quirky cult favorites. Throughout the 80s and 90s, Morris became a familiar and comforting presence on American television screens, lending his unique comedic timing and commanding screen presence to legendary series such as Married with Children, where his guest appearances were met with widespread acclaim. As the television landscape continued to evolve into the 21st century, Morris evolved along with it, securing memorable roles in highly acclaimed contemporary projects like the dark comedy series Shameless, the popular detective comedy drama Psych, and Shonda Rhimes' critically acclaimed political thriller Scandal. Each of these diverse roles demonstrated his remarkable range as a performer, proving to audiences and industry executives alike that he could captivate viewers regardless of the demographic tone or style of the production. Among his many celebrated television achievements, Morris's work on late 90s and modern network sitcoms holds a particularly special place in the hearts of multiple generations of television fans. From 1996 until 2000, he was a beloved series regular on the massively popular sitcom The Jamie Foxx Show, where he starred in an incredible 100 episodes as the hilarious, wisecracking, and deeply affectionate Uncle Junior. His brilliant chemistry with a young Jamie Foxx became a central pillar of the show's immense commercial and critical success, and the endearing character solidified Morris's status as a foundational father figure within modern black television comedy. Years later, Morris introduced his unmatched comedic talents to an entirely new generation of viewers by securing a main role on the hit CBS sitcom Two Broke Girls, where he portrayed the witty, smooth-talking Cashier Earl from 2011 until 2017. Appearing in an impressive 138 episodes throughout the show's highly successful six-season run, Morris provided a steady anchor of classic Hollywood charm and razor-sharp humor, earning the deep respect of his younger co-stars and a brand-new legion of fans who marveled at his ability to dominate a scene with a single-line delivery well into his late 70s and early 80s. This rich, multi-decade history in the entertainment industry is precisely why his unexpected viral moment backstage at Broadway's Joe Turner's Come and Gone resonates so deeply with the public, transforming a simple piece of internet humor into a beautiful celebration of a lifetime dedicated to the arts. When fans on social media immediately recognized him and began referencing Uncle Junior from The Jamie Foxx Show or Stan from Martin, it was a powerful demonstration of the lasting cultural footprint that Morris has left across different eras of media history. The extraordinary gathering of A-list talent in that backstage room, including the magnificent Whoopi Goldberg, the transcendent Angela Bassett, and the highly accomplished Anthony Mackie, was not merely a random coincidence, but a profound reflection of the deep respect and adoration that the highest echelons of Hollywood hold for Morris as a pioneering elder statesman of the community. These modern icons understand that the doors they walk through today were swung open wide by the tireless work, undeniable talent, and quiet sacrifices of trailblazers like Morris, who navigated the complexities of the entertainment industry during a much more turbulent period in American history. Ultimately, the way Garrett Morris handled the entire viral situation serves as an incredibly inspiring lesson in grace, humor, and intellectual depth for an internet culture that is all too often quick to reduce legendary figures to mere memes. By choosing to address the widespread internet chatter with a hilarious video response, he completely disarmed the potentially awkward situation, effortlessly taking control of the narrative and reminding the world that the sharp wit which made him a star 50 years ago remains completely intact today. More importantly, his brilliant pivot from lighthearted physical humor to a deeply serious, heartfelt discussion about his experiences during the civil rights movement and the absolute necessity of voting elevated the conversation to an entirely new level. It demonstrated the profound wisdom of a man who has witnessed the slow, painful, and beautiful evolution of society firsthand, and who understands that a large public platform, no matter how strangely or unexpectedly acquired, should always be utilized to uplift, educate, and empower the community. As fans eagerly await the release of his highly anticipated memoir, Ain't That a Bitch?, the world is left with a renewed appreciation for a true living legend who continues to entertain, inspire, and surprise us, proving that he is, and always will be, far more than just a body, but a brilliant, enduring brain and a treasure of American culture.